Hey, what's up guys, back with another video. Just going to do a rebuild and install on this Husco armrest that I picked up from a yard car from a video from a few months ago. The only car that's actually been in the yard for like the past 5 or 6 years. So yeah, I did a little haul video and that's where I picked this up.
Holy shit, is this a Husco armrest? Are you kidding me? What?
So as you've seen in the clip, I was super excited because I've always wanted a Husco armrest, but just never got around to it because the prices, you know, they're like $300 or $400 for one. We got a brand new old stock pad. Cool story about this is I got it from my friend Bobby's brother, and like I said, this is a original replacement pad from back in the day, from back in the 80s. Instead of the ones that they retool now, you see it has the little logo right here. Like I said, these used to be, these were an optional BMW add-on that you could have got back in the day for your E30. They were a BMW option that you can get. So these were made by Husco Engineering. I think they were, like I said, out of Connecticut. And then I think the dude retired, I think in 2005, and that's when they pretty much stopped that company, but they only produced these between 1983 and 1990, I believe, at least from what I was reading online. Plus we got the overhead cam, so when we're doing the little rebuild part, replacing the pad and everything, and cleaning up the rest of it, we can just do it like a little bit different angle and try to step up the production value of the videos. But like I said, I got this at the yard car and I got it for free. The lady didn't even care. She's like, "Oh, is that an armrest?" I said, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, well, I'm not gonna charge you for that. I don't really care." So as you can see, the pad is jank, it's messed up. That's the main reason she probably just gave it to me, because she just thought it was junk. But I got this pad from him for $100, and they do make the replacement ones. I guess somebody bought the tooling for them. I know CA Tuned sells replacement pads for like $125 or $130. So if you do have a Husco, or if you do come across one in a yard car like I did, you can go ahead and get it replaced. But I don't think I'm going to drill the holes and put it on this part until I'm over at the car, because down here, this little part right here, apparently that goes over a part where the e-brake handle, there's a bolt down there. I thought this was cut, but that's actually how they came from the factory, so that's pretty cool. But there's like a little bolt here, and then you have your plate, which obviously goes on the outside, and then this will mount on the inside of this center console. So you just drill the holes. I got my drill and everything ready for that. But we're just gonna go ahead and rebuild this, clean it up the best we can. We got all new hardware right here. I got this for like $17 on eBay. Comes with all the new hardware for everything. So it has the new bolts for these, has the new bolts for the pads, has the bolts for here, then it has like little black caps that go over that you'll see. And then that's pretty much it. But when it comes to E30s, obviously they don't have cup holders, so this has the 2 cup holders in it, and it has a little thing that comes down. You can get her down. There you go. So when it's sitting there, you can obviously put a bigger cup in here. I do have a cup holder, which I'll show you guys later, but these are made for bigger stuff, so you probably can't put like a Mountain Dew bottle in there, but for like, you know, main pops and cups or whatever, sodas, you should be able to put those in there just fine. And obviously it gives you somewhere to rest your arm, so that slides. And like I said, we're just going to replace this pad, so we're just going to take all these brackets off and clean everything, and then replace the pad with the brand new old stock one. Just has like your 4 bolts. So I thought it was pretty cool to find this, because obviously I've wanted one for a while, just for somewhere to put your arm, and just you know, the little goodies that you can put in your car. Makes it look better and just makes it a better, you know, driving experience, having cup holders and everything, even though I try not to drink in the car. But yeah, like I said, got the Husco for free. Paid $17 for this, and then we paid $100 for this pad. So it definitely is going to upgrade the interior and just give it a different look from what I've had for the past 14 years. So go ahead and get this taken apart, do a little time lapse of taking all this stuff apart, and then I don't know if I will keep these apart before I put this on. Here, let me just move this over here, and we'll give you a little look of what it would look like installed on this. Okay, so basically it goes in your center of this. So, let's see if I can get a better angle over here with the pad. So this is what it would do. Obviously, you're driving, you can put your arm right there for an armrest, and you have your cup holders. And then your e-brake stuff goes under here, so you should have enough space to reach down there and grab your e-brake up for when you're parking or whatever. But definitely something I've wanted for a really long time. And when I came across it, I was like, I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, oh shit, that's a Husco. And it's funny because you don't ever have any E30s around the yards around here in Indiana. And that's like the first one, like the past 5 or 6 years to actually have one. So I thought that was a pretty cool little detail. So let's go ahead and use the GoPro and take this apart and get this old pad off. And then we can get ready to put the new pad on. I'm gonna clean up these brackets, make sure they're all clean, nice, even though this is garbage. The dash and everything will be getting wrapped in vinyl or leather or whatever, so that'll be in a future project, but this is definitely going to increase the value of the interior for me, since it's
to the night we met.
Alright, since everything is done, I got the little plate here. Let's see if I turn my screen around. The last part will be the mounting part, but like I said, I want to do that probably in the car so I can make sure this little bolt hole lines up down there. But basically you just have your plate, which goes on there like I showed you guys, and then you got your new screws and have these little, see if I can get a good shot of this. You got these little pieces, which allows you to put the black caps on. It's probably not going to focus, but and then that allows the black cap to have something to grab onto, so it looks clean on the install. So we'll do that in a minute, but the last step to make this look a little bit better, I'm going to use the Griot's Garage vinyl and rubber dressing. I use this on pretty much all the dash and like all the vinyl surfaces in the E30. Doesn't give it too much of a shine, but it still gives you UV protection, which is the main thing that you need if you don't want your dash to crack if it's not cracked already, because UV damage does cause the vinyl to dry up and start getting soft, and that's when it ends up cracking. So it's just a little dressing just to make it look better and kind of work into that new material, because like I said, this is an original pad, so the pad's 30 years old or whatever for a replacement. Other than that, it's pretty simple to do this process. Of course, it's not anything hard, but just wanted to cover this video because there wasn't no install videos or anything. And I know people like E30 Joel, I know he put a E36 one, I believe, in his car, but I wanted to obviously have this one because it's E30 specific, and I found it, so why not use it instead of selling it? Even though I could have made $200 or $300 off of it after rebuilding it, if not more. But just want to wipe this down so everything looks the way it's supposed to. Let's go over and get this put in the car and see how she looks with the new interiors going in also sometime this year. But this will definitely be a nice addition to it. So we have everything set up. Forgot the center console, so now I gotta drive all the way back home to re-get it. But we got the drill set up, got the bits, got the 13mm, which takes out the bolt, like I said, where this little bracket down here fastens to. So it's actually fastened to the body, and it's a little bit more sturdy. And then, like I said, after we figure out where that's gonna go, I'm just gonna mark it on the center console part itself with some tape and like a marker or whatever, and then I can go ahead and drill everything out. So everything should be good, but I gotta go run and get that real quick, and then we can get to installing it. So, all right, so it's pretty simple to do this. Honestly, I just went in there, put the Husco where it's supposed to be, put that little bolt in, just kind of threaded in a little bit, and then basically just put this plate, or put the armrest there to see where it would fit, and then I just marked a line and drew 2 of these holes. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark the rest of these holes. I don't think you have to be super straightforward on this, but those are where the marks are. So I'm just gonna get this drill bit and drill these out. I think this is a 5/32, so we're gonna go ahead and try that first. And you don't want to drill it too deep because obviously you don't want to get into your change pocket. And obviously the good thing about this plate is it has threads on the back of it. So as long as these screws can go through these holes, which they should be good there, then obviously when you put this piece on, get you a different angle here. This one's kind of jank, so I don't really care about it because, like I said, it's gonna get rewrapped in like leather, but for now it's just gonna have to do. But like I said, you got your screw, and then you will have this little metal cap that goes on it, and the bolt part's gonna be facing upwards. So when you do put this in together, like this, gotta put the plate like this, not this way, so you put it flat against the back of it. So once this goes in here, you'll have these, and then they'll thread directly through the Husco, directly into these little parts that are already threaded on the plate itself for the mounting plate. And then that's all you do for that. And then you will put your black cap on top of that just so it looks clean. So let's get the Husco out and mount this up real quick and show you what it looks like mounted. Alright, and so here we are. After fiddling with the little holes, I just went up a size with the bit, and I just went to a 3/16 bit. So I just went for 3/16 instead of 5/32, just because the holes were kind of annoying to line up, putting the screws in, so I just went a little bit bigger, and just called a day on that. But she's ready to install, so I'll get her installed, and then we can give you a look at what it looks like installed in the car, even though the car is filthy because it's in storage for the winter time. But all right, I know the mic is the opposite way, but you're going to go down here, and this bolt right here, that is the bolt that you are going to fasten the Husco with. That's pretty much its main support, and then the side plate or whatever is like an auxiliary plate, just for support. So I'm probably going to cut some of this carpet back because it's kind of in my way, and just get that out of the way of the bolt. And the bolt's not very long; it's only about that long. So, and that one is a was it a 13 millimeter. All right, guys. So she is in. It's definitely a change of pace. Obviously, since I've had this car for so long, I've never had an armrest, so definitely feels nice here. Mine could be a little bit more sturdy, but I haven't tightened down this back part fully because I have my air lines for my air suspension coming through and some other things that I need to get out of this middle track, so this sits a lot flatter. But it definitely looks nice. Try to do some little cinematic clips or whatever. As you can see right here, I do have the garagistic cup holder, but I think I will get rid of this because I do want to get that little AC vent that goes here, just to kind of add some more Euro, like a Euro look or whatever inside, to go with the Euro clock I'm installing as well. Plus a new kick panel, new pedals for the 5-speed, and just everything else like that. But it definitely a nice position right here for cruising to hold your arm instead of putting it on your leg or whatever. But it's definitely something that I really like already, and haven't even drove the car yet. So I will say, when you are installing this, to get this bolt that goes to the main support, make sure you have a swivel and an extension. For some reason, I do not have a swivel over here, so I played really hard to get the stupid bolt in. But if the bolt was a little bit longer, it wouldn't have so many troubles trying to get down into the threads. Put the can back here or whatever, and it's right there, accessible. Probably a little bit better with like regular cups or whatever, like fountain drinks or whatever like that, or maybe like a water bottle. But overall, definitely happy with it. For basically 120 bucks, you can't beat it. Brand new Husco, basically. New hardware, new pad, and looks really nice in the interior. So that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. Be sure to like, check all the stuff down below, and follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff. And give the video a like I said. And thanks for watching the video. More content this year. Peace.